my carrot harvest. Manure. This is rabbit manure. So my soil is really, really rich. And that is why the cabbages look so good. Yes. We add our soil next. A rich, nice soil. Apart from my seedlings in my garden, guys, please forgive if I'm sounding a little bit nasal. It's because I am sick. Every September, my kids go back to school, they take home a virus. And of course, mommy is a virus collector. Welcome to the channel, guys. My name is Marie if you're new here. And we're standing in our container garden because it's mine and it's yours. All right, so these are the youngest, apart from my seedlings. These cabbages that I have here, these are the youngest in the garden. But it's time for brassicas now. It's September, and September to March is when it's coolest in Jamaica. So it's time to plant brassicas. Hear the voice going away, guys. All right, so let's go up top. These are some broccolis, guys, and I'm so hoping that I get, if it's even some small heads from them, because I planted them in the heat of summer, but seeing that it is cooling down now, I hope that we get something from them. They're looking good, but they're looking a bit leggy, too leggy for my comfort, so I'm not sure, but we're hopeful. Guys, in the summer I got some lovely heads of cabbages, and it was so hot, and so I am hopeful that during this cooler period I will get some nice or even nicer heads from the cabbages we're about to plant together. Guys, let us just quickly check out the garlics that we planted the other day together. Let's see what they're doing. All right, so it's not bad. I'm seeing 3. Can you see these? I'm seeing 3 here. I need to mold them up some more, guys. You told me to put them a little deeper. So I'm going to mold them up. I'm going to mulch them all the way to the top of the containers. But I'm seeing where most of them are sprouting. So let's hope for the best. And as it is now, guys, if I only get the uni clove, it is fine. It's fine, even though I hope for them to grow and split and make several cloves. But especially because I'm planting cabbages now, I need to have garlic, onions, all of the alliums that I possibly can have growing in the garden to ward off the pests. So I'm going to plant some more, and I'm going to follow your advice, each individual advice, and see how each one works. But these aren't looking bad. But I have to rush, guys. Am I coming across nasal? I have to rush because my boy will be up soon and I need to get him to school. My baby's going to school, guys. Oh. Guys, these are 2 Romanesco broccoli or cauliflower. I'm not even sure which one it is. There is a cross between both. But I'm so hoping that they come and produce so I can show you what they look like. Or I can show you a picture of what they look like. They're so pretty. I'm planting this for the first time. I got these seeds from Miss Always Fortunate. So, and I just planted 3 seeds, 2 germinated. So I'm going to find containers and plant these as well. All right, so hold on, let me get a seat because I need to talk to you. So guys, some of you watched the video where I harvested the cabbages, but you weren't here when I planted them. I had done a video making the soil and planting those cabbages, but every day there has not been one day that I don't have new family members joining, and so I understand that I will have to keep on doing some videos to show how I prepare my soil and how I grow the food that I grow, because I want each and every one of you who I'm encouraging to plant food to be successful at it. So you don't become discouraged and not want to grow your food, because I understand it is expensive to buy your soil, it is expensive to buy your seeds. Invest your time and energy, and your expectations are here, and then your results are here. So I'm going to show you how I prepare the soil to plant the cabbages, and how I'm going to show you well, I hope you stick around to see how I take care of them up until the point of harvest. Guys, my nose is stuffy, and I'm not sure about it, but I don't like to listen to videos with person sniffling, so I'm trying hard not to sniffle too much, because it comes across annoying to some persons. So yes, I'm going to prepare the soil. I don't think I'll be doing it for all of them in this video, because one, I don't have the time. Two, I don't want the video to be too long and drawn out. So I'm going to show you how I basically prepare the soil, and then I'll just take you on that journey with me. Hopefully the pest this time of year, the aphids are on the brassicas, and I have less time to tend to the garden now. So hopefully I'll be able to manage the pest effectively, and so I can get good results. So you'll be encouraged to do the same. Most of you are going into fall or already in fall, and now is the time you're planting your cold weather crops. So I think this is timely for a lot of you. All right, so as I said, these are the Romanescas, and guys, I sowed a bunch of cabbages. I have two more lovely ones up here. I'm gonna show you those shortly, but I sowed a bunch of seeds, and I did those in little cups, non-germinated. So I just went crazy sowing some in this container, because I thought the seeds weren't good. I thought wrong, guys. All of them germinated. So guess what? We need to start finding containers and start getting them going. Yes. So that's what we're about to do right now. All right. Here are the two bigger cabbages that I have growing, one here and one here, and they're forming heads now. So I look forward to harvesting those from you soon. All right, it is morning now, and it's not ideal to plant in the morning, so I'm going to have to plant them and hide them in shade. So they are established before the heat of the day actually set in. All right, so let me gather the containers and put them here. Oh, I have this carrot container back here. I'm going to use it. I have some rainbow carrots in there. Guys, let's harvest them and see if we got anything from them. I hope it's not too soon to harvest them. I'm also going to use these two, because the lettuce, hold on. Yeah, I have another one seeding back there, so I can take these ones out. Yeah, I need to ensure I'm saving my seeds. All right, so let's harvest these guys. I hope we get something from it. Oh my word. This is better than nothing, to be honest. All right, let me see. Okay, this is not bad. Guys, this is not bad at all. That is actually not bad. I couldn't tell the last time I got anything at all from this um garden in terms of carrots. This is a red one. Ooh, He's so cute. All right, so actually is not bad. So hopefully my other bigger carrots, I get something. Oh, so guys, my carrot harvest. It is not bad. I am proud. I am proud of this, guys, because the last batch I harvested, I got zilch, nothing. So I am actually very proud. All right, let me get down the other containers. So this is gonna be one. That's two. I need plenty containers, guys. All right, so I'm going to take this one. Actually, some of these seeds are ready. So I'm gonna harvest some of the seeds from this. But all right, so I'm going to use this. This soil is horrible. I'm going to toss it out. This soil is really, really horrible. Where can I throw this? I really don't want this soil. All right, this one too. All right, not looking bad. All right, let's go get some more containers. Ugh. I have a lot of lettuce seed here. This is the red romaine. What's that stickiness on me? Um, yeah, this is another good container. One more here. Guys, we're filling the garden with cabbages because we just love cabbages. What's that smell? Let me see. Any more? We don't have containers to waste. All right, let me get some from. Oh, I think I have two empty ones. All right, guys. So this one not too empty. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get one harvest from. Well, I'm going to take one harvest from these callaloo. So I'm going to allow them to provide shade for my cabbage in the time being. So I'm going to put the cabbage in the middle, and then in a couple of days I'm going to harvest the callaloo small and leave the cabbage for the container. I have one more like this, but I think I'm going to take out those, and then I have two more containers. All right, I am still going to need more containers, but I have quite a bit working with here. So I'm going to prep the soil now so you see how I start. But since starting, guys, after planting these, cabbages are green leafy vegetables, and even though they use up other even though they use up other nutrition, the most important thing to have them growing and growing nice and healthy is nitrogen. And so I use a lot of animal manure in fertilizing them. But a lot of nitrogen can also be found in compost, dry leaves, food scraps, stuff like that, along with other um, nutrition that the cabbages need to grow healthy. And so I will top dress these with animal manure. For cabbages, I use mainly rabbit manure because I have it now. But if I didn't, chicken manure is fine. But the rabbit manure can be used straight away. Don't have to be cured for any extended amount of time. And that is why I prefer to use it. Not because there is any proof that there is a higher nitrogen content or anything. I don't have, there might be, but I don't have that proof. All I know that it works quickly because it is cold manure, guys. And the difference between the hot and cold manure is the simple fact that you can use it straight after it passes out of the animal, while with the hot manure it needs to be cured for an extended period of time or it will burn your plants. I just place the rabbit manure, and if it touches the plant it doesn't burn it. So that is why I prefer to use the rabbit manure. With that said, guys, let's go into soil preparation. All right, so down here, guys, I have my manure. I left them in here from yesterday. Well, not manure, my soil. I need to go get the manure because I was molding up my peanuts right here. So the soil is still right here along with my composted leaves and worm casting that I gather from the woods next door to me. So that's what I'm going to use. So let me go get the manure. What else do I need? I need planting tools. Yes. So let me go get those. All right. So this is my container of choice at the minute because I get them cheap, $200 for one. When you purchase them wholesale downtown, it is wide, so I'm able to put my fertilizer around the plant with ease. And it is deep enough, the cabbage roots won't come further than maybe here, based on what I saw when I pulled the cabbage from the containers here. So this is, in my opinion, perfect to plant my cabbages. All right. So what I do first is I put a layer of soil. And I'm going to use this old soil. No, yeah. Excuse the noise, guys. Not sure if you're hearing it. All right, so I'm going to put some of this older soil at the bottom. You see what I'm doing? I hope so. And I don't fill the containers all the way to the top at first. I leave space for top dressing later on. All right. And then I had, this is dry leaves and worm casting. I add that. And then I add some manure. This is rabbit manure. This is cured, but as I said, the raw rabbit manure can be used. And this rabbit manure has a little bit of soil in there as well. It's not just the manure alone. All right, and then I add some more soil. Now, this soil that I'm adding, it was already prepared for me. So it has some horse manure in there and some composted sugarcane trash or sugarcane. What should I call it? Composted sugarcane, guys. So it is already amended for me. But if it was not, if it was regular topsoil, all I would add is some chicken manure and just mix. And that's well cured chicken manure and sawdust. And that will allow for proper ventilation in the soil. It will aerate the soil, the wood chips and the sugar cane cuttings and stuff like that. And then horse manure is a little bit more nutrients. So my soil is really, really rich, and that is why the cabbages look so good. Now, if you're not able to get these horse manure or rabbit manure, you can use regular compost to do it, but this is cheaper. It's a more affordable option for me. So you can use regular compost mixed with your topsoil. You don't have the wood chips, you can use perlite. Some persons use that. Guys, I don't use those expensive things because I simply cannot afford it. I use what I can afford and make it work. And it has been working. So, and that is why I share it, because I want it to be affordable. I know it is not easy for most of us, and so we have to find affordable ways. And if I know something that is cheap and will work, I'm not going to keep it to myself. I'm going to share it with others so that they're able to grow their own food. Because based on the feedback I am getting, most of us would rather to grow our own food and to be able to know what we're eating. And so I'll continue to share as long as I have the ability to do so. I will. Whatever works for me, I'll let you know. And if you have something that works for you that can help me, I welcome your suggestions and your tips. Appreciate it. On that note, guys, thank you so much for the continued support. Appreciate it. You'll always hear me say that. So don't tell me you're tired of hearing it, because I can't help but express my appreciation. Alright, so basically, this is my soil done prep to plant my small seedlings. That's it. Just mix it in a little, water this in properly, and then plant my seedling. Alright, so guess what, guys? I am going to arrange these. What's the point of arranging them if I'm going to put them up under there? Alright, let's work on two more. When you go to school, or when you went to school, teacher would teach a topic and then they'll give you homework to reinforce the topic. This is your homework, so pay attention, okay? So first we had use soil. Oh dear, guys, never mind me. You have to find humor in everything, right? All right, so we're going to add some used soil. This is clay, guys. This is what you want at the bottom of the containers when you... Ooh, there are so many little wiggly worms. That's what we want to see. It means your soil is alive. Yeah, there was a sweet potato growing in here. Can't have you. You are going to disturb the peace. Can't stay in here. No matter how deep you are, you will grow. This is clay, guys. Do you know what clay soil look like? Let me show you. Look like dumpling. Let me show you, guys. Look at it. That is clay. There is no way water can seep through that quickly. Need some of that in the bottom of my container. Because the soil dry out so quickly up here on my rock. Alright. Or this clay down in the bottom. So what did I add next, guys? Shout from the back of the class and tell me. You are right. We add our dry trash. And then, what next, guys? What comes next? Yes, you are right. The rabbit manure, or chicken manure, or horse manure, whichever one you have, or your compost. What next, guys? That's what we add next, guys. And then we mix, right, guys? Yes, yes, yes. Mix, mix, mix. And we repeat, and then we plant. All right, so let me fix all of these. and then get back to you. All right. All right, guys. So under this um stand is where I'm going to house them. So I filled in all the containers with the exact same mixture that I showed you a while ago. And now I'm going to water them and then transplant the seedlings. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wish I had 12, but I'll be planting 11 seedlings this morning. And let's see how those go. So let me go get the water. Guys, because of the unique layout of my garden, I have to water every day by hand because I wouldn't even know where to start to put in irrigation in the garden. And as it relates to the suggestion of putting water bottles, guys, one day I'm going to count the number of containers in my garden and tell you the amount that I have in here or the number of containers. I would need about 20 of your help to do that, to be able to put a bottle in each container. Can you imagine the amount of time it will take me to refill those little bottles? Might as well I stand up out here and water it. All right, let me just wet these. It is just so tempting to water the entire garden, but that's not possible right now. I have to run. When I come back, I'll water. I'm just giving the soil proper soak and then transplant the babies. As I said, guys, it's not ideal to plant in the mornings, but us working people, sometimes we just don't have a choice but to do it in the morning because by the time we're done working in the day, it's night. And most of us, our gardens filled with mosquitoes, so we can't be in the garden at nights. So I have no choice but to plant. Most of my seedlings were planted in the morning, even though it's not ideal. But what I do, if you've been following me and you notice, I always hide them somewhere, or I cover them with with something to shield them from the sun. And then not there too, I can place them where they should be, and they're just fine. All right, let's get those seedlings. Put this in my sweet potato bit. Oh, these cucumbers. Are you gonna do me proud? Guys, I've been struggling like crazy with. Did I say struggling? I've been struggling with cucumbers, man. Cucumbers, carrots, and later down in the year, tomatoes. I had so many tomatoes early in the year, but disease took out the later crops, and so I have seedlings growing now. All right, let us get some of these seedlings in the soil and run for today. I have to go around for them. So I'm just going to pick out the bigger ones from here. Ugh. Guys, where is my planting instrument? My planting tool. And I bring it over and I'm not going back over there because I need to start planting. All right. So I'm going to plant one of the Romanesco and 5 of each cabbages because I have 11 containers. And then we can work on the others on another day. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to put the Romanesco in this pot so I know it different. I'm going to take the one from the end, from the corner here. Come on. So that way I'll know that the Romanesco is in the square container, and I will make reference to this video if I forget. Right. And then 5 red. So I'm looking for the bigger seedlings. So this has 1, 2, 3 true leaves. So I'm going to take out 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my word, guys, where am I going to plant cabbages? I took out 5 and it seems like I didn't take out any. My word. All right, so let me put, these don't matter. Plant them in anyone. These really don't matter. Let me get up under here. Ooh, guys. Guys, if you don't like gardening, you can't do it. To be honest, you have to like gardening to do it. Trust me. I sowed some cabbage seeds the other day, guys, and not one sprouted. But then I had the seeds, so I said, you know what, I'm going to just dump out the whole thing. And they all sprouted. Now, what am I going to do with seedlings? I need to find, I'm going to go back downtown and buy some more containers. It's $200 for one. And then I'm going to go on some more soil because there can't be enough cabbages in my garden. And I have somebody who loves the purple one. And so my little friend Chanel, she loves the purple one. And so I can share the cabbages with her. So hopefully they do well. So I can share them with her. Not as two. 5. I need 5 green. And even though the red seedlings are bigger than the green ones now, the green ones grow way faster than the red. I don't know why. Do you know why, guys? You know why the red ones grow so slowly? It's quite the opposite for my callaloo, because the red callaloo outgrow the green one any day. So I can't even say it's the color why. Don't know why. Really don't know why, guys. Alright. I feel like I accomplished something this morning. What do you think, guys? Do you feel accomplished? Yes, baby? It's time to go? Okay, I'm coming. Guys, see that? I'm right on time. Time to go. Alright, guys. So that is it for this morning. I have to run. Daddy calls. Alright. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Until tomorrow, guys. Bye for now. All right.